Vlogmas clip. I do not take part in the original core Vlogmas. However, last year I filmed a vlog every week, so one vlog per week, and I called them my Adventisms. This time I'm calling them Vlogmas Adventism because I thought it might promote more clearly what I'm actually doing in them. And it's basically down to me not having time to film every day and edit, because I have a huge expectation of myself to edit things nicely, and I would spend all 24 hours every day just to do that stuff, and you guys know that that is unhealthy, right? So anyway, I am concocting up recipes, knitting that's happening, present making that's happening, little rituals and family life around this slightly crazy, multicultural, bilingual family of mine. And I'm sure I will share some travel vlog kind of stuff, which is something that I share a lot on my Patreon page. You can go and check that out. It will be fabulous of you. I am going to just film stuff during the week, and then once a week I will upload those clips. Today I'm gonna talk about the magic yarn ball swap that I'm taking part. I'm talking about the Advent Kal that I'm taking part. So there are two knitterly treats that I'm specifically doing in Advent, and I will share my socks because I'm getting into socks knitting for presents. So I'm basically have those three things to. I'm gonna include a knit reportage every week. So this week is a flashback to 10 days ago when Joji Locatelli and Veera Välimäki and Jonna Hietala were in Yarn over Berlin, and we got to meet and greet them, and I took some footage of this amazing time. I hope you enjoy it. I had a great time. You're very welcome to grab a cup of tea and sit with me and watch some of my Adventism fun. Swap by Rotterdam is organized by May and Saskia. They're two Woolies from Rotterdam, and Saskia owns Rotterdam, and they organize and match a bunch of knitters from all over the world who want to give another knitter a present. And these are a pattern and the wool to knit said pattern with, and you make magic yarn balls, and that means you make a yarn ball, and whilst you wind it, you put presents inside it. So when the knitter knits off that yarn ball, these little presents will come and show themselves, and they're often knitterly treats. I had tea bags and stitch markers in the past. I've had an amazing row counter, a little zip pouch, a little traveling Buddha. Oh god, I had the most amazing treats in my yarn ball so far. So I'm super excited. I'm taking a part again. I'm not going to show the yarn ball. I will show the little presents all wrapped in a little close-up, and I'm going to share that I'm using the Rerum Natura, and I will be sharing that I've actually made two smaller magic yarn balls rather than one large one, because the pattern I'm sending out is a colorwork pattern. So I'm very excited. receiving those little presents, and just that will be fun. On the note of presents, I've gone a bit hopeful on my present making. I want to make... It's the dog. She's heard something. I've set my mind on knitting socks for my family. That is my nuclear family, my man, one of my kids, my son, and my other closest family members, like my sister. I have cast on. I'm not sure if I will manage to knit for my mum and my dad as well, and how I don't know. Anyway, I'm hoping to knit 6 socks, 3 pairs of socks at least, and well, wish me luck, I'm not sure. I'm just learning it, so currently on the needles. I've already got this much and that much, so that's the same sock with the sort of flap at the back already, but not the gusset and decreases and stuff. In Mondim, I'm learning how to knit socks. I'm so excited, and it's mainly down to Stephanie, who is Fav Knits or Fave Knits on Instagram, and she said, I want to teach you how to knit socks, because she knew I had a socks block because I kept podcasting about it, and she's a good friend, and she was like, that's it, you need to learn how to knit socks. Oh, so generous. So she basically gave me homework how to knit this, and then we've been sitting together and knitting at the Liebesweddingstrick slip stitch heel thing, and yesterday at the Wollknit night she showed me how to knit this part, which at the moment I've forgotten how to do. Luckily she said, check out My Cup of Tea knitting pattern, and that is a good instruction. It's a free Ravelry pattern, so I will be on it like a bonnet for this. I'm gonna have to read up again. And isn't this Mondim amazing? I love Rosa Poma Mondim yarn. They look quite tight and small, but my husband's feet are, I think, gonna fit. They're not that small. The socks, I mean, his feet are obviously longer than mine, so here I go. I'm gonna carry on knitting, and next week I'll hopefully have the toe. And I'm gonna knit parallel so that, you know, second sock syndrome is kept at bay. Sock alarm. This is for reals, thanks to Steffi. Yes, but that's not going to be the only pair. I have cast on another pair, and the third pair I have got the yarn ready. So, self-striping sock yarn by Studio Mez. Super excited to knit this. This is going to be good commute knitting whilst I'm still learning and I have to do that at home. They look quite big, but I want them to be slouchy and comfy, and my sister is a horse riding superwoman, and maybe if I make them big enough, and I'm gonna see how much I have, you know, I'm gonna keep weighing it, I can make her long socks to wear in her boots, because I know when she's horse riding she might end up getting cold legs, and she obviously has to wear quite long socks, so I've decided to make them quite wide and comfy, or for them to be sort of slidey down, scrouchy home socks. Let's see. I'm excited, and I'm enjoying that it's self-striping. That's fun. Just another round, another stripe, I hope it's gonna be fast. And my son will get his Harry Potter socks, finally. I think they're Ravenclaw colours. I'll keep you posted in the next episode. I am knitting socks like mad. I feel like all my other bigger projects have gone on hold. We'll see. I mean, I will maybe show finished objects if they happen, but project wise I'm going to show you my sock knitting and an Advent Kal that I'm taking part. I am joining the Patience Advent Kal, which is a Kal ran, so a knit-along ran by Maddie Harvey herself, who designed the Patient Kals, and I'm using these mini skeins that Hello Wolle, my friend Alicia, dyed in Switzerland. I love her colors. She made this rainbow set as a present for the Magic 3 Mile, and not only did I get to send one off to one of the winners, I also got one for myself. So I thought that would be a brilliant thing to use up, because I have, you know, I just wanted to use them as soon as possible. And I stash dived to find something to stripe them with, and decided to use this gradient Bilum yarn that I bought at Berlin Knits in 2017. So yeah, stash busting. So I hope that that's going to be nice to have this sort of gradient effect with colourful highlights, because I think it's alternating rows. I think I'm going to have to read up, and I will have to cast on, and in the next Adventism I will show you how far I got and if I managed to use this from my stash with these minis. I'm super excited because Maddie is a lovely woman that I met at PomFest, and her designs are all really inspiring. I have not yet knitted anything by her, which is shame on me. For example, she had, excuse me, getting that close. She, for example, has her, one of her shawl designs. She's a great shawl designer. And she has the Hectate shawl design in the Pom Pom Moon issue, this amazing issue. And Hectate has been on my list, of my wish list. It's not going to happen before Christmas, it's not going to happen this year, but I thought I'll join with the cowl, and you know, I have yarn for the Hectate also in my stash, so may the stash goddesses be thankful that I follow their path of recognizing gold and spend their magical, spiritual stash goddesses' power on giving me more knitting time. I want more hours to knit. And why is there only 2 hands per body? Mysteries. Mysteries. In this format, I won't be having a tarot oracle. I will do that again in the next podcast. I'm sure there will be one in December. However, even if I can't do the tarot oracle every week, I'm gonna include a knit reportage every week. So this week is a flashback to 10 days ago when Joji Locatelli and Veera Välimäki and Jonna Hietala were in over Berlin, and we got to meet and greet them, and I took some footage of this amazing time. I hope you enjoy it. I had a great time, especially because I know Jonna by now, and we get to, you know, really what I'm trying to say is this time we really got to chat a little bit, because you know, people were there to see the designers, and yeah, it was a bit more of a relaxed, smaller venue and event, so it wasn't as crowded as EYF, for example, and it was lovely to see her and to meet Simona, who is Fräulein Sonntag, and yeah, just to spend time together. So I hope you enjoy the little footage I got. I'll see you again next week when I will upload a Vlogmas Adventism, the number 2, with a little knit reportage from our knit night on the 9th of December. We're meeting and we're casting on the Marlisle hat called Pheasant Plucker, I'm gonna try and get some footage, even if it's dark. I'm gonna just grab some footage for the knit reportage for the second Adventism Vlogmas. I hope you enjoyed the little bit of glimpses of my Christmassy makes, and yeah, come back soon.